Okay, if you have no questions, we'll get into it. As I said, we have about half an hour, so take your time with the answers. Now, as part of your traineeship, you've just completed 3 weeks on the front desk. Would you tell me about some of your good experiences?
It's nerve-wracking at first. I didn't expect the counter to be so wide, and it was made of this really expensive polished wood. I was afraid to even lean on it. Then the customers came up and you could only see their heads and shoulders. I kept wondering what they were wearing, from the waist down, and you seemed to be so far away from them.
Yes, I guess it was a bit new, but I am really interested in the good experiences that you had.
Oh yes. Well, the other people were nice to me. They didn't seem to mind explaining things to me several times. That was the other thing. You just didn't know where all the records were, the stationery and things. And I was dreading the computer. I could see the screen and it looked so complicated. Oh dear.
Okay, it seems like the initial few hours were a bit anxious for you. The front counters do seem to be rather imposing, don't they? It sounds like you were a bit churned up inside and nervous. That's understandable. It was your first time.
Yes, I was really wondering if I'd made the right choice for career. Did you feel like that the first time? So you think I could be a success at this?
Yes, I think everybody is overwhelmed at first. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Good. I did really enjoy it though. You see people come in looking tired. They just want a place to rest after travelling so far, some of them. A bit of a kind word, having all the forms so they could fill everything out quickly and hand them over to the concierge. You feel like you've done something good.
So, giving a kind word, doing all the paperwork efficiently, making sure they get up to their room promptly, you enjoyed doing that?
Yes, of course, others like to talk, tell you where they've come from, what they are going to do, sometimes about their families. It is very interesting, of course. You cannot let them go on for too long. There is a lot of other stuff to do.
I can see you like to interact with the customers and hear about their travels. You also said that there was a lot of other stuff to do. Would you tell me more about that?
Yes, well, there are phone calls from the rooms. It might be a complaint, or they need something, or they want to know about the local theatres or restaurants. Actually, I had one couple, their electric jug was faulty, so we had replaced it. They came back from being out, put the jug on to make a cup of coffee, and it didn't work either. He rang down. Well, he was not really angry, but you could tell he was fed up. I said that I would have another jug sent up right away, and then I had a thought. I told him I would send up 2 complimentary cups of coffee. He sounded so relieved, but when I hung up, I suddenly thought, oh no, how do I arrange for a coffee and can I make it complimentary? Well, I went to Kylie, the night supervisor, and she said I'd done the right thing. She sounded really pleased. She took me around to the food services and showed me how to arrange it. Gee, that felt good.
Well, you handled that situation well. See, you're doing fine. So just to summarise, you greet the new customers when they come in and also receive telephone calls from the rooms. Your good experiences are meeting the new customers and making them feel welcome and fixing the coffee problem for one of the customers. Okay, you said earlier that you did not know where the records were and you were concerned about the computer. What other areas did you find daunting or a problem?